Well, I was gonna do Weathering Waves, but the servers are down, so I figured I'd come test this instead. So here I am. So here I am. I mean, I've only got like an hour, so it's enough to pop in and see if it's working. If not, I'll just close it out and probably go mess with something. I don't know. I actually don't know what I would do. I don't have anything else installed, and I don't really think I should pull up Outerplane. I don't think that's fair. I mean, it's, well, I don't think people would mind, but I don't get to spend a lot of time there. But I'm glad I've got somebody here to help kind of quarterback this. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Yeah, that's very much testing. And I'm nervous as fuck, because this is literally kind of like my last hurrah here. This is a reinstall from last night, so if this doesn't work, it's cooked at this point. Whatever I've done is messed up, and if I want to play Battlefield, I'll have to put it up on the other computer if I'm going to stream it, to have something that has more headroom. But I don't really want to use that, so let's start with the obvious test, and it's already failing. Never mind. Fucking meld is already down into the 30s. I don't even have to, I'm not even there yet, and it's already down into the 30s. So damn it. What fucked up? I don't get this. This is so annoying. Like, on the thing, it looks okay. But, I mean, it already had a massive dip down into 30 FPS. It's looks kind of clean there. I'm trying to wait for it to catch up on the... Alright, so it's just now coming up on the preview. Alright, well, there's only one thing to do is jump into a match and see how this goes. If it becomes a slideshow, somebody DM me and let me know, because it's sometimes just a... So I tried it. The multi-stream aspect didn't work. I could never get Twitch and... I never could get Twitch and YouTube to go. I would either get one or the other. But even just streaming raw to YouTube didn't end up working. It was still getting chugged on it while the video... No. So... we ended up, I don't know if it was Zeph was here, if it was Ace or somebody, I know you were in and out. I popped over to Weathering Waves and it played flawlessly. It still was just absolutely getting fucked. It was you, okay. So this is a clean install. So this is exactly what I did when I played the game. Do I know why? So the only thing that we know is I had gotten off stream playing Boomer Squad with Ace. And then that night, I finally said, you know what? Let me update my graphic drivers. Maybe it'll help even improve Battlefield even more because it was running great. So I said, okay, let's do it. I upgraded my drivers, went to bed. I came back on the next morning. I streamed Outerplane. Everything was fine. And then I went to play Battlefield. It blue screened on me as soon as I went to launch it. Then when I went to launch Battlefield, it says your save file has been, or your saved game data has been corrupted. Are you sure you want to continue? I hit yes. It says if you do this, it'll overwrite your current gameplay data. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Just get me in the game. Then it blue screened immediately after I went live. It blue screened again. Then I came back and it blue screened a third time trying to do something in the middle of a match. So then the next day, to get it going, to get it finished, I uninstalled and went back in drivers. Yesterday, I went in and I updated to Windows 11 to go ahead and get that update done. Maybe it was something corrupted with my Windows 10 install, so I went ahead and did that. Then I went and did the, updated the graphics drivers to the one prior to the one that blue screened me. Just because I wasn't going to push up to the newest one, because I've already seen it blue screen my computer. So I figured we'll wait a little bit. That didn't work. So then I went back and I reinstalled Meld Studio. That didn't work. I reinstalled, or I then installed OBS. That didn't work. There is a clip on one of the streams that I did yesterday where you will see me play, it blips, and then it's right at the end of me planting the medic's support beacon and the match ends. There is like 6 minutes missing from that stream that just instantly clipped from whenever a game came back around. It instantly blipped and boop, there it was. So the stream looks, quote unquote, if you watch it, I'm somewhere and then I'm somewhere else and the match ends. And you miss all the, you miss everything that happened right in the middle. We tested Weathering Waves. It worked flawlessly. We put up Epic 7. I ran around in Epic 7 for a few minutes because I think Outerplane was down at the time. It ran flawlessly. My webcam looked clean at the time. But it's like all of a sudden, whatever has happened has messed up something to do with Battlefield. Because for days, you can go watch all my Boomer Squad stuff, and it looks like it's playing fine. Like, it doesn't feel bad. It's now one or the other. So I either play the game and it feels fine to me, and stream looks like ass, or it plays like absolute shit for me, and stream looks fine. Fine, as in it's not doing anything. But here, I'm already getting 40 frames a second when I was getting far more than that prior. So the only thing I can do is to go in and we'll try a match and we'll see what happens. If it goes toaster mode, Battlefield's just off this computer. If I'm gonna play it, it's gonna be off stream, which sucks because this was something I was actually having fun. Because I don't really know if I'm going to want to make that a... I don't know if I want to put all that other stuff on it. Because I don't want that computer until I decide what I'm doing with it. I don't want to have any extra bloat on it because it's going to need everything it's got if I'm going to end up making this thing an AI processing computer. So, the 5090 computer, I'm waiting to use. I've used it, I've messed with some of the AI programs a little bit on it. I've tried installing Stable Diffusion on it, it does really well. I've done Comfy UI and done some AI video stuff. It can generate that relatively quick. I mean, shit, I was converting images to video in like less than 2 minutes. So, I mean, it's strong and it's doing its job. I mean, and the computer's not a slouch. And I mean, I don't mean it as a flex, but I mean, it literally, there was no option I didn't have on there that was best in slot option on the thing. The only thing I didn't get was 128 gigabytes of RAM, because I didn't realistically need it. Everything else was the top line pick, except for the power supply, because they didn't have any. So I got the second best power supply. So, and then outside of graphics card, unless I jumped over to, the 10, 12, $14,000 cards, the 5090 was the best graphics card I could drop in this thing. Your dad's also building an AI computer. He's more into the scientific theory side of things. So the reason why I bought this computer, the reason, was so that I could create a custom LLM, well, small LLM for editing. Because everything I had been trying for months was cucking me in some way or another when it came to creating a light novel editing LLM. And Claude, when I tried to do stuff with it, while it was good, it didn't ever fully understand light novels. Grok was an absolutely terrible writer. While it was scientifically smart, it was a pain in the dick to get it to write. And it always had a decreasing, which was a very weird thing. It would start writing, and it would start editing my thing, but then as it would go, it would start truncating the document, and you'd actually see it slowly get shorter and shorter to the end. ChatGPT was another terrible writer. It did okay, but Claude did far better. And then there was a few others out there that ended up kind of somewhat working. Well, then I started trying to train my own. But in training it, I never could get it to actually figure out the light novel thing. Then it came down to a really good sale that popped up. So I ended up looking at the sale and I was like, all right, it's either spend the money on this, and I brute forced my way to it. But then I tripped and fell over the art thing, and I haven't done anything in a month on my project, because I don't know if we're going to end up continuing it or not. So I'm at a really weird spot where I just bought this expensive-ass computer to do AI stuff and try to eventually get into that. I never ended up exploring it because then the stuff came up with art. And now I'm sitting here going, are we even going to move forward? So that's kind of where things have been. And it sucks. No, I understand. It's a long story. The TLDR, the really fast, because I know somebody's going to eventually ask the questions, what's going on? It's been 10 months, and we're still not done with the art of book 1, and I can't have a volume take 10 months to do. You have to be able to do this thing in 3 months, or it's getting to the point where I'm having to figure out if we are going to try to hire multiple people to work on it. If I just cut it and say screw all the data on it and we just put out, a book cover, 4 chapter covers, and done with it. And just say fuck the 12 images that were originally in the book. So it's, do we just keep going and it takes however long it takes? Even though you're supposed to release it around every 3 to 6 months, at max 6 months in a release schedule of a light novel. And it's a lot. Anyway, let's figure out if this works. If it goes toaster, somebody please DM me on Discord and let me know that this thing goes toaster, because there are points in time where the entire meld thing locks up and it does not show me anything. So Discord is the best place to ping me if this thing goes full toaster, slideshow, whatever, and I'll just Alt F4 the game and it maybe end up meld at the same time, and I'll just come back and launch it with something else. We'll pull something up and get the stream going again. So yeah. In case it goes through, kills with sniper rifles and assault, I'm just gonna play my own thing. I'm not even gonna bother with objectives. Alright, here we go. And holy shit, it's the map that's been giving me trouble, too. So, meld is already frozen. Meld's already frozen. Fuck. This is why you don't fuck with your computers, honestly. If it's working, don't fuck with it. Ever. Ever. If it starts working, and as long as it's working, just don't touch your damn computer. Leave it until it fucking catches on fire. Until something forcibly forces you to upgrade, like what happened with me with Battlefield. I left it on a driver probably for 4.5 months, and then Battlefield 6 beta came along and said you had to have this driver to play. I installed the driver, it worked fine. But now I can't stream Battlefield on this computer now. For 2 weeks, it worked great. Absolutely great. When you watch the videos of the old, a lot of the old Boomer Squad stuff, it plays fine. It didn't lag. I felt like I was playing it without streaming it. Everything was great. I was on normal settings, whatever the game defaulted to. The only thing I can do, truly, one last time, if I'm going to give it one more college try, graphics, they're sure as shit, restore to default. Whatever is beginning of this. This is how the game was. I didn't change a damn setting in this, which was what blew my mind. Because I installed it and just jumped right in. I said, whatever the game plays at, cool. I'll run with it. So... Alright, one more time. I will go try the range test. But I mean, and so here's the difference. This is the first time I've noticed on Battlefield where it actually is like doing this whole sine wave frame drop. Like, it is not staying consistent. Where at best it was fluttering in the top, it was at like 50 frames to 60 frames and it stayed there. Even in the most bullshit of moments, it was like 55 frames. Now it's like 55, fucking 12, 60, 32, 24, 60 frames a second, 12, 3 frames a second, gridlock. And it's like, it's not staying consistent. And the game played flawlessly. Like, I did not notice any hindrance. Like when I went to defib somebody, it was a server time thing that I noticed. It was never that the defib never felt like I actually deployed it right. So let's see how the firing range goes. So in game, it feels like what I expect. Nothing like super crazy. The reload looks clean. It doesn't feel janky on, like, there were days where that reload literally felt clunky because of the frames coming in. You know, I can feel like I'm aiming pretty well here. It's fine on Twitch's in. But when I go jump into a match, down it goes. Like, I don't feel any latency when I go to aim to something. Like, I don't feel like it's stuttering. I mean, the only thing left I have that I could honestly think of at this point is a clean install. But I don't realistically think that's going to solve anything. And I mean, when I mean clean install, I mean clean install. Full reformat the drive, full clean install of Windows, install of all the drivers, all that shit. I don't think that would solve it. I really don't think that's... There's no way it's that cooked on my end. But I'm up here, I can see it on the FPS. I'm getting 30 frames right now in here. I'm getting 43 on the GPU, 160 megapixels per second. Like, it's not doing well in here. This was normally like high 120. Alright, what we'll do is, we'll try not Conquest, in case for whatever reason it is a Conquest server. I'll play Liberation Peak, which is a pretty demanding rush map, with vehicles and jets and all that stuff. It's there. Actually, the jets aren't on Conquest, or only on Conquest. This would be tanks, though. So we'll have tanks. So there's going to be some shit blowing up around. If it tanks here, it's completely Battlefield. If it doesn't tank, well, cool. So let's start the shit show one more time. Yeah. Love. With an apostrophe at the end. A quick read on Google says you need at least a 4080 to stream and play this game at 60 hertz. Holy shit. Then what happened? Yeah. I know it's limited. It's an older card. I remember getting it back in 2000. Mid-COVID. Narama helped me buy the thing. Talked me into getting this one over the other. Or what to get. Because my computer literally cracked, the cooler cracked on it and started leaking everywhere. That's two out there. It says you're 55A. Yep, can't ever stream this game. It's a bit clunky on my end. I want to get into the fight a little bit more. I should have drug him down. That's kind of a douchebag for that one. Occasionally freezes frame for a second. That makes sense. Yep, if I want to stream this, I'm going to need the other computer. That's terrible. I'm over here getting my ass handed to me, and I'm the third highest on the team. And it's not that great for me to play. Are you aware that your title category still says Outerplane? I changed it, but I guess it didn't take. Because I saved it to testing Battlefield or whatever the YouTube title says. I mean, it's fine. I'll change it to whatever in just a minute. How many points do I have? Whatever. Let's just end it. There's no point. Okay, so Battlefield's done. I can't stream Battlefield on this computer anymore. So, or it was Battlefield reinstall test was supposed to be the title on Twitch, but I guess it didn't take. All right, well, I've got 40 minutes before I have to go start setting up for the podcast. So, what should we do? I couldn't play Weathering Waves because of the server seemed to be down. We'll just put it over here for a moment. Let's see. But here's the thing, though. It's like, it was doing just fine up until, what was it? Up until the 20th, so 3 days ago, it was doing just fine. 3 days ago, I was streaming it with no real issues that I noticed. Felt like I was playing it normally. I didn't really experience any issue. So, let's do, I guess since I can't play that, we'll,
Hello there.
Hello there. What do I want to do for 40 minutes? Screw it. I'll just bring Outerplane up and we'll go work on... Did you check if Battlefield did an update at the time? I don't see if they've done anything. I hadn't seen a download come in. Specifically clicking on Battlefield.
How's the Battlefield's treating you?
Kicking me in the literal nuts. I don't see anything on the Steam page. I mean, it seems like I can't stream it anymore. 3 days difference, and I can't stream this. So, it's like, what the fuck? And let me guess, my mic isn't working. No, it's not. I see what happened. All right. Mic is needing to be 7 days ago. Stability. Testing. That should now make my microphone work. Yeah, it's working now. It's kicking me in the nuts, by the way. So. But yeah, that stability update did fine. I had no issues with it. At this point, we've now reinstalled Battlefield cleanly. We deleted it completely. We've updated to Windows 11. I'm on the second to best, or the second to newest driver for NVIDIA. The other one blue screened my computer. I've reinstalled Meld. I've tested on OBS. I've tried just streaming to YouTube, just streaming to Twitch. Weathering Waves runs fine. Epic 7 ran fine. Obviously, Outerplane runs fine when I stream that in the mornings. I don't know. Okay, so let's change this from... We'll just change it to Outerplane and short chill stream. Chilling before podcast. And Outerplane save. Second newest is the BF driver you were originally using, right? No, so the one that I was originally using was the driver of the beta, was the newest driver I had used up to that point. So it would have been the July 31st whatever driver was the driver I was using up till I decided to update it to the actual BF launch driver. Because I figured, oh yeah, I should totally do this. Yes, we've done that one as well. Not on the Windows 11 install, but on the Windows 10 install, I did that. And super low settings, yes, I put it on toaster mode, and it does it as well. Hey, I wanted to ask if I can make some art for your channel. No. You can't. You're on YouTube. I'm already balls deep in other artists. So I've done that. The test could be taking it back to the NVIDIA driver on the new Windows 11 install. Maybe that is it. But that seems really weird to have to go back to July when there's all of August's drivers that I haven't really installed. Because if I go look at the NVIDIA driver page for my graphics card, I look at GeForce 30 series 3080. I'm on Windows 11. I hit search. The October 14th driver blue screened my computer. The September 30th is what I'm currently running. The September 10th, I have it installed. I have it installed the August 28th, the 19th, or the 12th drivers. The last one that I had running was the July 31st, 2025 driver because I needed that. So the only thing I can think of is that something happened when it said, when I blue screened that first time, is what fucked everything up. It's the only thing I can think of. So did you, when you remove the BFs, delete the files in those pathways? I don't believe there were any in there when I checked. Unless I entered it wrong, it didn't appear that there were any files when I deleted it. But I can always do it again at this point. I'll do it after, when I get done with the podcast tonight. I'll go, full Hakai everything in the Battlefield folders, restart, then install. Like, I mean, I'm running out of ideas at this point, and it's driving me mad at why I can't get this to work. Because here's the thing, if it was never working, I wouldn't think twice about it. I'd just be like, yeah, no, my computer can't run Battlefield 6 in stream. I would be okay with that. But I played all of the campaign. I spent probably 15 to 20 hours playing with Ace, doing Boomer Squad shit, and it played fine. I didn't really think twice about, oh, my computer's lagging, I'm running at 20 FPS, my stream looks like shit. I never once had those things, so it's like, I never noticed it, and I literally just installed the game, jumped into story, and started playing, and it looked great. I didn't change any settings, because most of y'all will know, the first thing I do is go put it on stun normally. But I just said, screw it, we're going to play it right out of the box. See what happens. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I am literally losing my mind. So it looks like the next thing I'll do, which I can do the first part of it before the podcast, which is uninstall Battlefield and then go to that folder again and make sure everything is deleted in it. Because I swore I grabbed that folder and there was nothing in there if I entered it correctly. But I'm not going to say I didn't fuck it up and go to the wrong folder. 2 folders. Okay, let me scroll back to your chat real quick. That was, one was app, local data, NVIDIA, and then the other one is, documents, Battlefield settings. Okay, I'll, you know what, let me just check it right now. Let's get into this and let this start running something, and I can check it while it's playing. Ranger, we've got it. You know what, screw it, we'll just use this because it'll be water. Alright, so, my user profile is, did it change? Don't show for the day.
Existence aggravates me. Disgusting thing. Go ahead and struggle.
It's gonna be night. Okay. So let's go grab that. Didn't change. Night. Can't find that pathway for the NVIDIA. User profile percent dash percent. Night. Cannot find that folder. Go manually? Okay. Put this on autoplay. Alright, give me just a second. Alright, so it's user profiles. Percent. App data percent. Local.
I'll teach you some manners. I will not be bested by some rotten soul. Ancestors, lend me your strength. Bow to me. I'll take
Go to your local disk. C drive. Yep, I'm there.
You've become so slow. You're literally freezing.
Click users. Done. My profile. Night. Done. App data. All right, there. Local. Yeah, I've got the hidden folders to show it. Okay.
This will lead me to the throne.
And now look for NVIDIA's folder.
Look away. As the world shrieks. and
Alright, any EA. So there's a Battlefield. I'll delete it. Battlefield game data. We'll delete it.
I'll
Leave the
teach you some
NVIDIA. Okay.
manners. You've become so slow. You're literally freezing.
Genshin Impact can go. Holy shit. That doesn't need to be there. Fribbles can go. That doesn't need to be there. Hoyoverse. That doesn't need to be there. So any EA or... Alright, I don't see anything else that screams EA. Epic Games. Alright, it looks like all of the EA stuff is gone. Alright, I'm there.
It's the hour of heroes, you knaves!
I'm back under the User's Night category.
The heart of winter is cold as ice. Submit to me.
Anything EA
I will not
in
be
here?
bested by some rotten soul. This is my atonement. For you, death. Shattered to pieces. This is my power. The authority of hubris.
Might need to go into Documents, My Games. No, that's just Borderlands 3 and Tiny Tina. It's always worth pulling the limited unit once. Cool. Now uninstall Battlefield 6. Okay. I will pull... Actually, let me just go open up Steam and pull the trigger on it real quick. Library, Battlefield 6, manage, uninstall, goodbye. Alright, so I will reinstall it again tonight before I go to bed. Or while I wait to get some of the stuff done with the podcast, I think I can probably get it installed in time before the podcast needs to go live so that I'm not pulling on bandwidth, because there's normally a lot of tabs open for that. One or more fire heroes on the team. I definitely haven't been running fire teams. Drivers again as well before. So is there a way to just blanket reinstall all drivers? Or do I need to manually go download every single one? Because the only one I know of is the NVIDIA one. Yeah, I always do the clean install of NVIDIA drivers when I do that. I always do that. You meant the NVIDIA drivers? Okay, yeah. And would you go to the newest one? Or just the one prior? And you like Velia? For this, yes, you would do the newest or the second newest. Sorry, I just want to make sure I install the right one. Fire Hero. Dirt. Newest. Okay, I will make sure I have it downloaded. I will make sure I have it downloaded. Let's run Nella and Luna for funsies. Alright, cool. Well, thanks for that. I will try it again, and we'll give it the good old college try tomorrow. Because as far as tonight's concerned, I don't have time to do that and then get ready for podcast at 8. So I need to go start pulling files, get the things set up. Get the links coordinated, make sure I set up a schedule, because I don't think Ace is a part of it tonight, so it's just me and Nemo, and I want to make sure I have a show put together from off the other data I've collected over the week, so that we can run a show for several hours. So I know I've talked about bringing Flutter on, so as long as she's free, she'll be coming on. He may end up being there on the phone. We don't know 100% know yet. It's just going to depend on how things are going there. So, yeah.
The breeze is nice. Thirsa, prepare yourself.
Well, he's on his way back from, I think today is his day. He's going back to North Dakota.
Cold as ice.
So I've been hosting, actually, I've been running the podcast for the last month because of his internet issues. So I've been all the podcast has been run through my computer until he gets his internet fixed. And then once he has his good internet, he'll be able to run and host the podcast again, which should be next week. Worst case scenario, it's the 1st of November he takes over. But I told him, I said, I have no problems running it up to, through October to help you out, do whatever you need to keep your series going. He took a week or two off. I think a week off just for the moving part. So I said, no problems. I have no problem running it for him. But we'll see if he's going to be on or around. Alright, Ranger Heroes. I need a Ranger. Okay, so let's run Fran, because why not?
It's the hour of heroes, you knaves! What's wrong with this thing? Yahoo! This is what gotcha is! Prepare yourself.
So it won't be the usual, complete usual show, but it will be similar to how he runs things. Be covering some stuff. I've got some ideas that I've put together.
Here comes a big one.
And we'll try to get at least a 2.5, 2-hour show off of it. And see what we can cook up.
Dive in! I choose you! Headshot! Submit to me. This is my power. The authority of hubris.
So I realistically needed a Fire Ranger, so we should have just brought
I'll show you what a master can do.
Valentine had been done with it.
This must be a
But yeah, I've got some ideas for the show. It'll be fun. Cover a couple hours. I don't think I can stretch 3 hours, but we'll see. If I can get a 3-hour show, cool. If not, I'm not gonna worry about it.
The heart of winter is cold as ice.
But that's why, like I say, try to go get stuff set up here in about 20 minutes and start getting all the tabs pulled up.
I'll freeze you to the bone.
Oh, that's fine. I'm sure I could get a lot of FNAF talk, because she's been playing FNAF, and I've been wanting to get you to come hang out with her in her chat one day to walk off, to be able to talk about some of that. So, because every time, I always joke, every time we mention it, I'm like, don't summon Flutter, because it's like, every time FNAF gets brought up, all of a sudden you come popping in chat, and I'm like, it's like signaling the bat signal for Flutter. So we've always jokingly said, don't talk about it in chat or else we'll summon Flutter in on, on FNAF. So, yeah, we'll get a good show put up. There is some news out there to cover, and I just need to make sure I have the right articles. What's a FNAF? Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, it's one of my core hyperfixations, so yeah, that's why I said it's like the bat signal for you. It was that and Minecraft was always the two things that would bring you through the wet work. How many nights are there? All of them. All the nights at Freddy's. Even the ones you didn't know existed are there. And then the modded fan versions of the fan versions, which are somewhat canon. 10 Nights at Freddy's. So we've got one more week of like October-ish stuff, and then I feel like next week needs to be the next week I'm sure there'll be more Halloween-ish themed stuff. But I mean, we can kind of start getting into it. It's spooky season, let's be real. Play post shift 2. I mean, I've watched you play most everything, Freddy. Now that you mention that, now that you mention it, Yeah. I know exactly what he's thinking, and it's the cursed knowledge I've been waiting to share with everybody. Yep! This literal video here, I've been waiting to share this cursed knowledge right there. You know what? That's getting penned. Cursed knowledge. Pen this message. Get fucked. Until the stream ends. Oh, that video brings me so much joy in the last couple days of cursed knowledge. Yep. Yep. It must be passed every year since of discovery of that thing. You've got to curse the knowledge of that. It's amazing. Yep. Yep.
The heart of winter is cold as ice.
Oh, please do.
This is my
Because then you're not the only one with cursed with knowledge. You will be somebody else will become cursed with you. And then it will become a continuous thing that happens every spooky season. The uwu comes out. Just saying. Alrighty, that one's done. Oops, we missed one. Let's use the Luna as the DPS carry here. And bring you in, why not? Only valid from October 1st through the 31st. Exactly. Only valid. You're gonna have to pity the limited. Unfortunate, but not terrible. You know, it's worth having one. Not trying to really super chase it deep.
Here's the original video, better quality.
Oh shit, did you really get the... Oh, I am so happy right now. Even better. All right, hold on. We gotta curse this even more. All right, sorry. That pen's gotta go. Unpen this message. Let's go grab the official one. Wait, hold on. Is that not the official? No, it's not. All right, penning the official curse knowledge.
removing the variable. Exceed our boundaries.
Yeah, 7 years at 5.2 million.
God, so much curse knowledge. I love it. Yeah, no, that's great. That's normally what I do. Every Halloween, I normally just find the first one that pops up for it. I never actually think to go find the high quality one, but now I've got it. That bitch is mine. Yes. Oh, that song will never... That's unfortunately now a Halloween tradition. Somebody has to get cursed with it.
Look at the comments.
It's that time of year again. Hello everyone, welcome back to the annual hearing. YouTube's algorithm doing its thing again. Greetings, fellow algorithm travelers. Good to see you again. It's that time of year, boys. Welcome back. Watch the Saba clip. That was hours old now. 6 years old. Time's wacky. Category, news and politics. Come on, boys. Once a year, never forget Phase 1 Gremlin. Yep. This is great. Oh, man. Good times. As Mariah Carey's defrosting every year? Yep. This is kind of the Halloween version of that. Small curse short in your DMs. Yeah, I saw that and I'm afraid. I am afraid. I'll listen to it here in a few minutes. I'll listen to the cursed knowledge.
It's the hour of heroes, you knaves! What's wrong with this thing? Yahoo! This is what gotcha is! Wisdom of the king, activate!
Oh.
As the knight who races atop the moonlight! I am your original sin!
I'm curious if Nemo's seen the cursed knowledge. I kind of want to spring it on her next week, though. But I also kind of need to ruin it for her now. So that she can curse somebody else. I mean, bless somebody else with this knowledge before Spooky Month is over with. Because I'm pretty sure her shit show could really enjoy this. Huh. I'll have to think about that. Spread the infection? I'm probably gonna do that.
Show me the way forward, my Khmer.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. This is something that Comet and SOS can't scrub off, just saying.
Fetch the moonlight, for your king has come! What's wrong with this thing? Yahoo! This is what gotcha is!
So this will be the last character. We'll run through this, and then I'm gonna get off and go start setting up for the podcast. So
I am the herald of finality.
I think for safety, I'm just gonna install Battlefield when I go to bed tonight. So this way, I'm not worried about anything dragging out. I mean, my internet's fast enough to where it should download it in 30 minutes, but I would hate for it to bog down as I start pulling up. As I start loading up tabs on my computer, because I mean I'm about to throw a bunch of tabs up. Because I close out most everything just to run his stream to make sure it's as flawless as possible.
Bombardment process. Enemy evaluation complete.
Yep. Wicked.
A wall combo! Regulating variables. Exceed our boundaries! Show me the way forward, my Khmer. Hero of Anarchy, Luna! Joining the fray at the center.
All right, everyone.
let's open shop. Hustle.
But hopefully everybody's day's been good. Chilled out. Got some work done after stream. Got my video out. I've now just gotten back into the old school habit of I upload it and I check back on it an hour and a half later, 2 hours later, just hit upload because I know the monetization processing always took an hour. So it's like, yeah, I'll check back on it because it takes about 30 minutes to upload, and then about an hour for it to process the financial aspect of it, and then I hit upload. So it's now I just come back to the computer, see, has it processed? Yes, click. All right, go forth and be live. Also, if there's any gaming news you guys want me to talk about, let me know. Drop it in drop it in my DMs or whatever. So, if there's anything gaming related that has come out that is cool, hip, unique, funny, or something good to point and laugh at, or just oof, let me know. So I've got some stuff, but you know, if there's anything anybody specifically wants covered, I don't mind throwing it out there. Normally it's kind of fun. You have 6 leagues, possible battle royale. Oh yeah. I think I have something on that. Fallout 4 TV show season 2 trailer released. Ooh, I'm actually gonna probably pop that up because that fits into the gaming and entertainment aspect of his purview of his show consists of. So I would probably pull that up. I think that'd be neat because it's gaming and it's entertainment, so it's both. It fits both. Both is good. I totally watched the trailer. But spoilers for anybody who hadn't seen it. I mean, I hadn't seen the first one, but I've seen the trailers of it. Outer Worlds 2 is available tomorrow if you buy the special edition. Oh, cool. You're gonna do a first look duet Night Abyss when it drops in 4-ish days. I actually plan on playing it as well. Pokemon ZA Legends being all sorts of controversial. Yeah, we've been actually on the podcast over the last month. We've been talking about Pokemon a pretty good bit. It's popped up. But as far as the first look, I will probably... Okay, so I gotta see if it's actually more gonna fit the... if it fits the first look mentality of it, or if I will... If it's too RPG-ish and not enough mobile game-ish, I'll probably skip it on that. Counter-Strike 2 skin market loses 1.7 after Valve update. Whoa, 1.7 billion after Valve update? What? Microsoft demands 30% profit for Xbox division. Oh shit, these are some headliners I'm gonna have to go. Some of this stuff I didn't have. Alright, I got some sauce to go look up. This is gonna be fun. That Counter-Strike one's gonna be hilarious. I got to read that article. 1.7. Jesus. That's so much money. Yeah, this will be a fun show. I think we got 2 hours here. Remedy Entertainment CEO Taro will be stepping down. Okay. All right. How many stages do we have left? 3. Okay. Yeah, we'll finish this up and then I'll get going. So, we'll be posting it, the going live here in just a bit, but I can go ahead and grab you guys. We'll post links here just so that y'all can have it. I know his main thing is he promotes the YouTube channel a little more than he posts the Twitch channel. So we'll post it first. Ubisoft Studio, Massive Entertainment reconstructions to focus on the franchise on the Division. Game publisher Krafton is becoming an AI-first company. Interesting. So this is his YouTube channel, and then, if for those of you who want to watch on Twitch, it's multi-streamed here on both. If you want to come hang out as we talk about it, like I said, it'll end up being me and Flutter, as long as Nemo is showing up, which she normally should be. If not, it's just me, which is fine. I can do it by myself. Ace said he would be popping in, or attempting to, depending on how that goes on the road. 26% of European game industry has been laid off in the past year. Wow! 26% has been done in a year? That's wild. Cool. I'm gonna go start pulling some headlines. So we'll wrap it up here, and I'm gonna go start getting some headlines done. I'm gonna get the links sent out. Alright, so with that done, that will be it for me on my stream tonight. So
this is not a headline, but this is for you, and this is what is waiting for you for the new game.
Many gamers went down due to Amazon. Yeah, I'm planning on talking about the Amazon service thing. Sony calls Tencent's Horizon lawsuit dismissal nonsense. Arc. All right, sorry, I'm done. No, that's great. Thank you, because some of these I did not have in my search of stuff that I've been trying to compile for the last week. So let me see. What did you say? Go fuck yourself, Hellcrest. Go fuck yourself. He sent me a shiny magic carp. For any of y'all who don't know, I sat there farming it for how many days trying to get that thing? And it said no. I tried farming shiny Gyarados. I leveled up my Dragonite to what, like level 70 trying to farm that thing? And it said no. But no, thank you all so much for the headlines. I will start searching and compiling those now. Get ready. I got a shiny Magic the Gathering card. Nice. I've always thought about messing with Magic, but then I always sit there and I look at it and I go, nope, I am not that rich. I will never touch it. So, but yeah, I sold it for rich person money. Hell yeah, that's awesome. But no, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I appreciate the tech support and all the stuff for trying to help get stream situated. If this doesn't end up working, Battlefield's cooked for now, and we'll focus on some other stuff. Hopefully Call of Duty at least works, because I do not want to go without playing the annual Call of Duty Black Ops night on Halloween. So again, for anybody who is going to be around Halloween night, I'll be playing Black Ops probably from about 5-ish p.m. till, I don't know, whenever I say I can't fucking keep my eyes open anymore, because it's normally the thing I do is Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. Anybody's able to join that has the game. You gotta have the DLC so that you can play all the different maps. I suck, but it's still fun to play, and see if we can get going on that. So I'm super excited for that, and I hope my computer can still run that, and it's not gonna be a bitch on it. we'll try to stress test the computer on something tomorrow. It won't be Battlefield. I'll try to see what I can come up with, and see if it's just maybe. I don't know what to do, but I'll keep stress testing it to see what does and doesn't work. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go start working on podcast stuff. So y'all have a great rest of your evening. We've already linked the stuff for his channel, is where I'll be in about an hour, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be going live for the Intelligent Aces podcast, where it will be me for sure, most likely Flutter. Nemo is most likely showing up, and Ace will hopefully pop in when he can, if he can. If not, I'll be carrying the show and doing a podcast talking about all sorts of cool, fun gaming news that's happened in the last week, 2 weeks. So y'all enjoy, take care, and I'll see y'all.